Starting with announcements for Success Club, Adrienne is at 9 right now, which is amazing. I don't know how she's doing it because I'm at like 4, but congrats to her. She's almost at 10. Challenge groups, we've got the 2 groups going on right now, Bikini Boot Camp and Summer Strong. What do you think of the second half of Summer Strong so far with the different themes for the days and stuff? How do you like that, Amber? Do you think it's going well?
Yeah, I think it's going really well. Yeah.
It's just kind of fun to switch it up a little too, because a lot of those people have been.
It is. And it's so participative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they were getting kind of bored with the same thing over and over and over again, but it's just kind of fun to switch it up. Bikini Boot Camp seems like it's going well. Obviously, it's like a totally new group of people because all of our recurring challengers are all still in the Summer Strong group.
Right.
But I think it's going well as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
I just saw in the back office that they have started they do this thing called an email collector for all the new fitness programs. And so the one for Country Heat is up and running, I believe. So basically that means if you have any people interested in Country Heat before it comes out, because it doesn't come out till the end of July, you can send them to your website. There's like a special link for it, but they put in their name and their email address, and then they'll be emailed information from Beachbody about the program. And so they'll be like the first to know, like right when it's available and things like that. And since you'll send them a link that's got your coach ID in it, so if they order it from one of those emails they get sent, you get the benefits from that. So they do that with all the new programs. So that one for Country Heat is up and running. 3-day refresh is on sale if you have anybody interested in that. Not the challenge pack, but just the refresh itself. If you get just the base kit without Shakeology, you get $5 off. If you get the complete kit that comes with Shakeology, you get $10 off. And I can't remember offhand how much it is. I want to say the complete kit might be around like $50 or $60, I think. Maybe the base kit's like $45. I'm not really sure. I totally made those prices up, but like sale. That's all I know. And that sale goes until June 9th. Oh, and I just saw the My Challenge Tracker app, which we did for our little Shakeology group. No, Clean Eating group. They have changed it now so that you can run groups with other coaches. I was like, oh, well, that would have been helpful like 3 weeks ago. So like one coach creates the group, they can make other people admins in the group. And then those people can like invite their own people themselves and all that instead of just the one person having it. Like, oh, well, that's a benefit. I mean, not saying we need to like do it again right now, but at least it's good to know. Okay, so those are all for the announcements. Any questions about any of that or any other random stuff?
No.
All right, I wanted to talk a little bit about Facebook like pages. Just some general things that I've kind of come to notice over time, and some things to think about. Some of the benefits of having a Facebook like page is the reason why I started one is because I didn't want to feel like I was flooding my own personal page with fitness posts and inspirational posts and all that. I was afraid people would unfriend me. So that's one good thing about it. On a like page, you can promote your page, you can boost posts, and you can make ads, which I'll talk more about in a little bit. So that's a benefit. You can reach people that you don't know without actually having to be friends with them on your personal page. Because, you know, sometimes, like, if you don't know somebody at all, you don't necessarily want to send them a friend request if you post, like, some, you know, things about your family and stuff on your personal page. So at least the like page, you can kind of avoid that. And then it's just kind of part of just professionalism to have a like page because it's kind of like your business page. Some cons, I guess, about having a like page is that Facebook kind of decides who sees your post and who doesn't, so that can sometimes be annoying. If you don't have that many people who like your page yet, not many people, or you won't have that many people see your posts, so that can be something that can be a little bit of a negative. And it can be kind of confusing at first, so you get used to it. But it's definitely worth it to look into and learn more about and to utilize as much as you can. So I have a list of just a whole bunch of things I'm going to go over, just things to think about in general with your like page. And I was thinking about more things and wanted to add them to the list, and I forgot, so I'll probably forget as I'm going through since they're not written down, but I'll try to remember everything. First one, when you think about your cover or your banner photo on your like page, that top picture, the picture at the top, you want to make sure this is for all pictures really, bright, clear, colorful, kind of catches the eye. It's good to have a picture of you somewhere on that. You can have a click for more info part in here. I'm actually going to screen share because I'm going to use my like page to talk about some of this stuff. Let's see. Screen share. Okay, so let's see. Let's find my like page. Where's it? Okay. So here's mine. I've got a picture of me and Preston, one of Cammie, and then one when I was barely starting to show yet when I was pregnant. And then right here I have the click here for more info. Basically, you can put that anywhere on your cover photo, but like when you click on the picture, you know, it brings up the little preview of it, and then it's got your description or whatever of the picture over here. So that's where I put more information. So it's always a good place where you can give people a little bit of info about you. I can't even read what it said. Here we go. All right. Just says, thank you so much for visiting Inspired Fitness. My name is Whitney, blah, blah, blah. Spend my days with my baby girl, helping others reach health and fitness goals, just to let people know a little bit about me. I did put on here a link to, I have a free Wufoo form. Wufoo is just a website where you can make free forms that people can fill out if they're interested in a challenge group. Honestly, I've never had anybody fill out one of those forms, but I just have it on there anyway so it can kind of direct someone to a specific place. And then I also put my email address. So that's just something to think about to add to your like page if you don't have something like that already. Let's get out of that. Okay. And all right, back to your picture. This is a good place to have like your 5 rocks, as Amy calls them when she did the coach apprenticeship group. Your 5 rocks are kind of like the 5 main things that make up who you are and that you post about. So I don't have 5. I have, looks like 3. Health and fitness, family, and faith. I just kind of put like a little tagline there, just so kind of people know when they come to your page what they're going to see. They know what it's going to be about. And then I also have a Bible verse on here, which is completely covered up. But when I made this cover photo, the profile pictures were much smaller and it didn't cover up the whole thing. Oh, well. So it's just a good like little snapshot for people to kind of get to know you a little bit. All right, next for your profile picture, you want it to be a bright, clear picture. Again, the best thing to have is probably a picture of you, because people want to see your face when they come to your page. They want to know, like, if it's someone who doesn't know you, they like to have that personal connection by seeing what you look like. And I know some people will do like the same profile picture on their like page as they do on their personal page. I don't have that. I think on my personal page, it's a picture of me and Preston. But it's so just something some people like to do. And it's a good idea if you're doing a picture of yourself, try not to have other people in your picture, unless it's like your like young child, so they definitely know who in the picture you are, but don't put like a picture of like you and your best friend that's a girl. You know, someone's going to look at the picture and be like, oh, well, which one's her, you know? So try to do a picture of just you. All right, posting. Do your best to post 3 to 5 times a day. I've actually been struggling with this lately. I've been lucky to eke out like 2 times a day, but I need to be posting more for sure. You can post about things, and all of you guys know this because you guys do great with your posts. Workouts, Shakeology, food that you're eating, healthy recipes, just things about like Beachbody, like working your business or what Beachbody has done for you, things about your family, things about your 5 rocks that have to do with you. can just be like random stuff about what's going on in your day, funny things, inspiring things, encouraging things, whatever you want to post about. Not every single post has to be, you know, a well thought out, written out novel. You know, it's okay to just kind of throw things up there every now and then. You want to have some purpose behind it. Don't just totally put random stuff up there, but it's okay if you're, you know, you want to have those like good, well thought out posts, probably, you know, a few times a week or even once a day. But it doesn't have to be every single post. You don't have to spend an hour creating. The pictures for your posts, same thing as your profile and your cover photo. You want them to be bright, clear, colorful, eye-catching. Do your best to take pictures in good lighting. Try not to overwhelm your pictures with too much text. I mean, text on there is fine, but you don't want like the whole thing to be like a picture of you and then you've just got text everywhere and you can't even really see the picture anymore. Let's see, where am I? Oh, one good thing about like pages is you can schedule your posts. So like, let's say for those of you who work full time and you're busy in the middle of the day working and you don't have time to go post on Facebook, you can schedule when you want your post to come up. So like, let's say I'm going to post hello. I think it's if you click on the little drop down arrow right here, you can click schedule and then decide when you want it to post. You can also do this from your phone, like on the Pages app. I don't know if you can do it on the regular Facebook app. I would assume you can. So that's good. You know, you can get posts ready for the week and then you don't have to worry about them when you're in the middle of working. Or if you're just busy with your kids or whatever. I don't ever use that. I wish I could, but the thing is I have my Instagram connected to my like page. So what I do is I do my posts on Instagram and then it automatically posts them to my like page. And you can't schedule on Instagram. At least I don't think so. You haven't been able to unless they changed it. Mm-hmm. But it's nice to be able to schedule things because then you're not having to, you know, you can do it all in advance or do all 3 of your posts that morning, get them done, ready to go, and then you don't have to worry about them that day, the rest of the day. All right, next. Be consistent. If you stop posting for a week or 2, Facebook will stop showing your posts to people. This is one thing that I've been really careful about. I mean, yeah, I have days where I accidentally only post once or twice, but I do post every single day, no matter what. At least something, at least putting something up there. Yeah, if you just don't post anything for a week, you'll lose so much momentum. So try to be consistent and make sure you're posting every day. The more engagement on your posts, so that means the more people like them, the more people comment on them, the more people share them, the more people Facebook will show it to. So basically, if no one clicks on your post or likes it or comments on it, Facebook's going to show it to like 5 people and that'll be it. But if you have a bunch of people liking it and clicking on it and reading it, Facebook will show it to more people. And if you look on your page, Facebook tells you exactly how many people have seen it. So down here, it'll tell you how many people it's reached. So obviously 237 people have not liked this post, but that's how many people have seen it. Because the more people who like it, the more people will see it. So like that one had 9, 10, 11 likes. And then this one down here had 26 likes and it reached more people. It reached 515 people. So the more people who like it and comment and share or whatever, the more people will see it. So that's why it's good to post. Find those posts of yours that are the most popular. I've noticed for me, when I post pictures with Cammie, my daughter, in them, those ones are a lot more popular and get a lot of likes just because she's cute, I guess. And when I post things about like my pregnancy, those get a lot of likes. So pay attention to those ones that get a lot of likes and then tie it back into health and fitness and Beachbody somehow. So use that picture that a lot of people are going to be attracted to and want to look at and read about and use that to post about, you know, whatever it is you want people to see. One thing to keep in mind, even if someone or even if people aren't liking your post or you don't have a ton of people liking your post, it doesn't mean they aren't seeing it seeing it, and it doesn't mean that they're not reading it. So keep posting. The more you post, the more people will start liking and seeing. I've had my like page going consistently for just over a year now. When I first started it, I was happy if I had 2 people like my picture or 3 people like my picture. Like, it's only been probably within the past couple months that I've been having more and more people like my pictures. And I think it's just because I've built up that consistency and that momentum with my page. So keep at it, even if you don't have that many people liking. And you can always like your own posts. You can either like it as your fitness page or like it as your personal self, and that will help you too, because anyone who likes it helps. All right. Make sure you are inviting your friends to like your page. Now, that doesn't mean saying, hey friend, like my page. That means literally going onto your page and clicking on this little link down here, invite friends to like this page. And you can do this on your phone too. It comes up a little bit differently on your phone. But it'll show you if they've liked it already, or if you have invited them to like it, or if you haven't invited them yet. So you can just go through here and click on all the people who you haven't invited to like your page yet. And you can search for specific people if you want to. And you kind of just have to keep scrolling to get everyone to come up. It'll take a while to go through everybody. But one thing about that, you don't just want to do it one time and then be done with it. Continue every so often, go back and do it, because if you are constantly adding friends on your personal page, sending new friend requests, you'll have new friends to invite to your like page then. So make sure you go back every now and then and continue to do this. Because the more people that like your page, the more people will see your stuff. Let's see. Oh, when people comment on your posts, make sure you like the comments, and if necessary or if appropriate or whatever, comment back, because that helps. It probably helps with the engagement on your post, but it also helps show people who are commenting on your stuff that you are paying attention and you're reading it and you appreciate it. When someone sends you a message on your like page, respond back to it as quickly as possible. I mean, you don't feel like you have to do it that second, but Facebook tracks it and they put it on your page. So like, it'll say what your response rate is. So like, if you have messages you never responded to, it might say like 80% response rate or 75% response rate. So make sure you respond to everybody who sends you a message. And then it'll also say about how long it takes you to respond. You can change kind of what comes up here, I think. I forget where I saw it, but there's somewhere where you could say like usually responds within an hour or usually responds within 24 hours or whatever. But otherwise Facebook will just kind of just put it up there for you. All right, let's see. Okay, promoting your page. This is something that I've done a few times and it really does work. The reason why you would promote your page is to get more people to like it, more than likely people that you don't know, so that you can expand your network. It does cost money. You don't be afraid to put a little bit of money into your business and invest in your business. It doesn't have to be much. I think I promoted my page for like $5 a day for like 3 days. So it's like, what, $15? But it's really easy to do. Let's see, I will show you very quickly. You just click on the little down arrow, click on promote your page. And then Facebook will automatically use the picture that's your cover photo, I believe. But you can change that picture if you want to do something else. And then it also automatically put in my description of what my page is about here, but you can change that as well. So like right here where it says add creative, you hit edit. And then you can change this because obviously it cut off my sentence and that wouldn't make any sense for me to post it like that. Follow me to join me on my ... You'll never know what. So you can put text, whatever you want there, like follow my page for health and fitness tips or whatever. And you can change the picture if you want to. You could also do a video instead of a picture. Then you choose your audience. I always do women, and I do like 23 to like 38 age range. You want to be specific. Don't leave it 18 to 65 plus. The more specific you are, the better. Location, United States. Sometimes I put Canada on there too, because we can go to or sell to Canada as well. And then interests. You really want to put as many things on here as you can think of, like things like, I don't even know why those are automatically on there, but breastfeeding, childbirth, birth, pregnancy, motherhood, parenting, those all have to do with me anyway. But things like stores you shop at, or brands of things that you like. Like, you know, if you're a mother of little kids, maybe you'll put in like one of the brands of toys that you buy, or something like Disney Junior, or if you like running, put running in there, or hiking, or Bible study, or all the things that you're interested in. You just type it in. And then, why did that change to fatherhood? Bible study. Well, I don't know where that disappeared to, but, and then it'll add it on there. And then you can add as many as you want. And so that's how Facebook targets who to show your post to, or your little ad to. They use all those things, and they will only show it to people who match at least one or a couple of those things. Then you pick your daily budget. $5 is the lowest they have on here, but I think you can even make it less than that if you really want to. And then you can pick how long you want your ad to run. You don't have to pick one of these. You can also click on the calendar and just say, hey, I only want it to run. Let's see, what's today, Wednesday. I only want it to run until Friday. You know, I only want to spend, whoa. Why does it say $325? Oh, because it's June or July. That's why. Wrong month. There we go. Okay, $10. And then you decide how you're paying for your ad. I do mine through PayPal. And then you just hit promote. And then usually they have to approve it. Facebook will approve it. And then it'll let you know once it's approved. And then it'll start showing your little ad right here to those people. And then people will hopefully like your page. So that's a great thing to do to get more people that you don't know to like your page. Similar to that is boosting your posts, which you can do straight from a post. Like, let's say I really wanted everybody in the world to see this, which, I mean, I'm not going to boost it for real, but you just click on boost post. And you already have the post there. You decide who you want your audience to be. Do you want only people who already like your page to see this? Do you want people who like your page and their friends to see it? Or do you want people that you choose through targeting to see it? I usually pick the targeting one, because that's the one where you type in all those words. Oh, see, like here's some of my interests that I had on here. What to expect when you're expecting, Babies R Us, motherhood, Kohl's, Amazon Mom, jogging, Etsy, Joyce Meyer, The Bump, prayer, rock and roll marathon series, Kiko, Weight Watchers, running, yoga, just a bunch of different random stuff that I could think of. So people who are interested in those things, they will be the ones that will be shown my post. Pick your budget, pick how long you want it to run, all that, blah, blah. Very similar to promoting your page. And then you hit boost. And then Facebook will show that post to people. I'm sure you've seen on your newsfeed the sponsored ads. Those are ads that have been paid for that come up on your newsfeed. So like maybe you had one that's an invitation to a challenge group coming up and you wanted to boost that. You wanted more people to see it. That would be the way to do it. And then you can also create ads by using ads manager. That I'm still figuring out, so I'm not quite ready to explain it to you yet. But it's just kind of like a more detailed way of doing the boosting and the promoting and all that. Do you have any questions about that, Amber? Was that clear?
That was good. No, it was good. I've never done it before, but it was a good explanation.
Okay, good. Because sometimes I just talk in circles. Yeah, and if you have questions at all about promoting your page or boosting posts or anything, just let me know. I have heard from other like top coaches that it is better to create an ad in Ads Manager than it is to just click boost post. I don't know why though. I don't know what the reason why one would be better than the other. But I have done boost posts before, and I have gotten more people to like it, more people to see it. So, just kind of mess around with it. It's something just to, try a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there. Don't do like $100 on a post if you're, not quite sure what you're doing yet. And I think the most I've done total for anything has been like $20. So it's just a good way to get your stuff out there to people who wouldn't normally see it. Let's see. Okay, that's all the ones that I had on here. I'm trying to remember of the random ones that I thought of. One of them was the scheduling, which I talked about that. Oh, insights. This is cool. If you haven't looked at the insights part on your like page, it can give you some more information about your posts. It shows you like how many new page likes you've gotten that week, how many people you've reached that week, how many people have been engaged in your posts. Facebook also sends this to me in an email every week too. I don't know if you get that email as well. But this down here is pretty cool. It kind of gives you an overview of your 5 most recent posts, and it'll show you how many people they reached, how many people were engaged in your posts. And so you can kind of get like a quick glance at what kind of posts do better. So out of my past 5 posts, the one that did the best was the one from this morning. My workout picture, I'm just sitting there holding my belly, but apparently people like that. But it reached 518 people. I had 25 likes, I think. 25 post clicks and 28 reactions, comments, or shares. So that means likes or comments or shares, basically. So it kind of gives you a good idea of, oh, well, that posted really well. Or see, like, look at this one here. This one only reached 227 people, but for some reason, it reached more people than this one, even though this one had more post clicks and more likes. So I don't know. I don't really know exactly what the reasoning behind that is, but it's just kind of interesting to see. I guess you can look at all your posts on here. Oh, wow. I don't really know what that is. Okay, but you can list out more of them. So you can find one that like did really well, like this one. It's 1.2 thousand people reached. That's just because it's a hilarious picture of Cammie sticking out her tongue. Everyone liked that. But, it can give you a quick overview of like, oh, well, that kind of posted. Like if you're not sure what posts do well on your page, go to Insights and you can look and see which ones do the best on your page. And those can be ones that you make sure you're posting more of. And like the ones that didn't do as well, see like this one, the reason why it probably didn't do well is because I didn't write anything with it because I was tired and just trying to throw something up really quick. And I found a Bible verse that I liked and that's all I put up. I didn't write anything with it. And that's probably why I didn't do very well. Those ones that I don't spend quite as much time on and it shows. So just something to think about. It's just, a cool way to find out more about your page and all that. And there's more stuff over here that you can look at. Like you can see your likes, unlikes, sad, but at least they don't tell you who it was or else you might get really depressed about it.
Yeah.
But like you could see like, let's say you had like 3 people on like your page in one day. You could go and look at what you posted that day and think, oh, well, did I post something on there that might have offended somebody? Just kind of give you an idea. Mm-hmm. Page views. See how many people have looked at your page. Apparently nobody's looking at my page or something. I don't know what that one means. But there's just really cool information back here that you can check out. I guess publishing tools is, that's where you can schedule posts and things like that. All right. I think that's the main things. Did you have any questions at all, Amber, about like pages or anything like that?
Do you have like a theory on what times of day are best to post?
I try to post, well, see, for me, it's kind of hard because I feel like all the people on my friends list are on different time zones because I've lived in so many different time zones. But I personally try to post in the morning between like 7 and 8. And then I try to post around lunchtime. Although I've noticed like some days I'll post like right at noon. sometimes it just depends on what I post, but it doesn't get a whole lot of action or whatever. And then I will post like another day at like 3 and like tons of people see it. So the afternoon one I'm not too sure about, but then evening, I usually post around 7 o'clock in the evening. I've also heard 9 o'clock at night is a really good time to post. And then I've heard that Sunday evenings are the best time to post for like invitations to challenge groups or invitations to coaching, because that's when the most people tend to be on Facebook. Don't post for those things like Friday night or Saturday night, because people are out busy doing things and aren't necessarily, sitting at home on Facebook or whatever. So, I mean, from my personal experience, I really don't know. That's just things that I've been told from other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions?
I don't think so.
Well, hopefully that was helpful a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I was just brainstorming earlier, trying to think of like all the different things about like pages that I feel like are important and that I've learned. And like I noticed recently, like Laura, when you watch this recording, I noticed that Laura started posting more on her personal page recently, and that's really been working for her because more people are seeing it on her personal page than they did on her fitness page. And she's been getting tons of interaction on her personal page. So, it's okay to post things on your personal page every now and then, because sometimes if people don't like your like page, they might have no idea what you're doing with your health and fitness. So it's kind of good to connect the two, or to tag yourself in your fitness page post so people see it. So that helps too. But yeah.
I do that occasionally. Cool.
I know. See, I was doing it like on like almost all my posts for a while, but then I realized Facebook was like grouping them all together in one post instead of having them like all separate on my timeline or on my timeline on my personal page. They group them all together and say Whitney Knight was tagged in 7 inspired fitness photos, and I was like, I don't want it all grouped together like an album. I want them separated. So
right,
doing it as much. I think the more you space them out, then Facebook won't do that. But
yeah.
So
cool.
That's all I got.
It was good. Yeah, that was helpful information, especially about boosting and promoting.
Yeah.
I'd never done it and wasn't really sure if like it would be beneficial or not, but maybe I'll give it a try.
Promoting your page, I feel like it's a good one if you're trying to get more likes. And like I said, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on it. The first time you do it, just do it for like 3 days, $5 a day, and see how it does. And just because Facebook puts it in front of so many people doesn't mean all those people will like your page. So then you might have to think, okay, well, should I change what my picture is on there? Should I change like the wording of what I used? Oh, and Facebook will not promote or boost I guess it's when you're boosting your post. They will not boost a post that has a picture that more than 20% of the picture is text for some reason. I don't know why. So you can't do, like if it's like a challenge group invite or something, you can't do one with like a little picture of you on one side and then a big long thing of text on the other side explaining about the challenge group. They won't approve that. You would have to do just like maybe the name of the challenge group, the date it starts or something, and then put all your information in your post itself. So Facebook will randomly not approve things. Like my cover photo on my Inspired Fitness page, they didn't approve it first because apparently I was showing too much cleavage or something. And then I just tried it again and it went through fine. I was like, I'm not even showing cleavage in that picture, but whatever.
That's funny.
I know, it's so random.
Do they like tell you like you're showing too much cleavage?
Well, that wasn't the specific words that they used, but it was something like, I don't even remember now, but it was something where I was like, the only thing it could be would be that, you could see like a little bit. I mean, you can go back and look at the picture, but you can't even see them all, but I'm like, whatever. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I tried to boost a post for the Bikini Bootcamp group, but apparently what did they say? It was something like you cannot use terms that specifically target a group of people or something. Because I said something like, I'm looking for 5 lovely ladies to join my group, and apparently that was not okay. I was like, oh my gosh, Facebook.
Weird. Wow. Sounds kind of nitpicky.
Yeah, usually I don't have problems, but sometimes And then you just have to go through and kind of change your picture, change your wording, and then redo it. And hopefully they'll do it.
Good to know.
Yeah. Yep. So anyways, well, I don't want to keep you any longer. I know it's late.
Yes.
Past my bedtime time for you. If that makes sense. I'm usually in bed at like 9:30.
Yes. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I bet. Well, thanks for getting on. Hopefully this was helpful. And for anyone else watching, if you have any questions about the video, just message me or whatever, and we will chat about it.
Okay.
All right. Well, you have
Thanks, Sydney.
a night. Yes. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.